The landscape of national security has shifted dramatically with a recent operation by the U.S. Secret Service, which seized a network of SIM servers posing a serious threat to government officials. This incident underscores the growing concerns about the vulnerabilities in our telecommunications infrastructure. On September 23, 2025, the Secret Service announced it dismantled a network of over 300 SIM servers and 100,000 SIM cards situated within a 35-mile radius of the United Nations General Assembly in New York City. These devices were allegedly used to issue anonymous threats and could potentially disrupt cellular services, posing risks not only to officials but also to the broader public. Next, we'll explore the implications of this operation, the nature of the threats involved, and what it means for national security moving forward. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. On September 23, 2025, the U.S. Secret Service's operation revealed a complex web of threats emanating from a network of over 300 SIM servers located within a 35-mile radius of the United Nations General Assembly in New York City. This sophisticated network was not only capable of issuing anonymous threats but also had the potential to disrupt critical telecommunications infrastructure, raising alarms about the vulnerabilities inherent in modern communication systems. The investigation, led by the Secret Service's Advanced Threat Interdiction Unit, uncovered evidence of cellular communications linking known individuals to nation-state actors, suggesting a coordinated effort to undermine national security. The specifics of these communications remain undisclosed, but the implications are profound, indicating a nexus between domestic threats and international actors. Additionally, the Secret Service identified several empty electronic safehouses rented in strategic locations, including affluent areas like Armonk, New York, and Greenwich, Connecticut. These safehouses were likely used to facilitate operations while evading law enforcement detection, showcasing a level of sophistication in planning and execution. In light of this operation, U.S. Secret Service Director Sean Curran emphasized the agency's commitment to proactive threat prevention, highlighting that any imminent threats against government officials will be swiftly addressed. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the intricate challenges facing national security today, particularly as technology continues to evolve and be exploited by malicious actors. The dismantling of the SIM server network has significant implications for national security, highlighting the vulnerabilities inherent in modern telecommunications systems. As the Secret Service investigates, the potential for these devices to disrupt cellular communications raises alarms about the resilience of critical infrastructure, especially during high-profile events like the United Nations General Assembly. The network's ability to facilitate encrypted communication among threat actors suggests a concerning trend where sophisticated technology is increasingly accessible to malicious entities. This could lead to a rise in coordinated attacks, not only against government officials but also against essential services relied upon by the public. The prospect of disabling cell phone towers or launching denial-of-service attacks could result in widespread chaos, undermining public safety and emergency response capabilities. Moreover, the investigation has unveiled connections between these threat actors and known individuals monitored by federal law enforcement, indicating a possible nexus between organized crime and state-sponsored threats. This relationship complicates the national security landscape, as it blurs the lines between domestic and international threats, necessitating a more integrated approach to threat assessment and response. The Secret Service's proactive measures serve as a clear message to potential adversaries. Any threats to national security will be met with swift action. However, this incident also underscores the need for ongoing vigilance and investment in cybersecurity measures to protect against future vulnerabilities. As technology evolves, so too must the strategies employed by law enforcement and intelligence agencies to safeguard the nation. As the investigation into the seized SIM network unfolds, the Secret Service's Advanced Threat Interdiction Unit is delving deeper into the potential connections between these devices and broader networks of criminal activity. The sophisticated nature of the technology involved raises significant questions about the extent of coordination among threat actors, particularly in relation to their ability to communicate securely and evade detection. In light of these findings, Public safety measures are being re-evaluated, especially in high-profile areas like New York City, where large gatherings such as the United Nations General Assembly occur. Security protocols are likely to be strengthened, with an emphasis on monitoring telecommunications infrastructure to prevent any future threats. This includes the possibility of deploying advanced surveillance technologies to detect unauthorized SIM activity in real time. Moreover, the investigation is expected to catalyze discussions among lawmakers about enhancing regulatory frameworks governing telecommunications security. As the potential for misuse of such technologies becomes apparent, policymakers may consider stricter controls on the sale and distribution of SIM cards and related devices, aiming to close loopholes that allow for their exploitation. The Secret Service's actions highlight the importance of interagency collaboration in tackling these threats. Future investigations may involve partnerships with other federal agencies, including the FBI and Department of Homeland Security, to share intelligence and resources in order to dismantle similar networks before they can cause harm. As the situation develops, the public is urged to remain vigilant. Authorities may issue alerts about unusual telecommunications activity, and citizens are encouraged to report any suspicious behavior. The ongoing nature of this investigation serves as a reminder of the ever-evolving landscape of national security threats and the need for continuous adaptation and protective measures. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.